Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I am Oz David, and the date is March 30th, 2025. The time is 11:40 p.m. We are back for another stream, and today we're going to be doing some Apex Legends, which will be a lot of fun. A lot of high, high action, high energy. Hopefully, you guys have been having a wonderful day. Today has been very productive and very good for me and the family. I didn't have to work today outside, so got to stay at home, spending good family time with all the animals, and they are enjoying outside. If you don't know, here in Calgary, Alberta, it is practically winter wonderland right now. It snowed um, very heavily, and there's a lot of snow on the ground. It is like middle of December feeling like, but we love it. It's okay. Dogs love it. Um, yeah, we had good exercise today, good long walks. Um, yeah, no complaints. Hopefully the day has been well for you guys. Hopefully you guys have been taking good care of yourselves and staying productive, staying positive, and hopefully there's no issues for you. Mm, yeah, it is spring break for a lot of people, so hopefully you guys are just enjoying the extra time, extra break. um, yeah, it is the weekend, so Sunday today, Monday tomorrow. Start to a new week. Hopefully it's a good start for you guys, and hopefully this week ended off on a high note. You guys are enjoying your night. Feel free to let me know what you're up to. If you have any plans. Hi, Coop Coop. I popped my head in. Hello. Let me go get my toy first. Am I gonna come back or not? Or maybe not. I'm camera shy. I saw the camera on. Oh, just kidding. Hello. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Can I come in? Hello. Moya. Oh, I stay here. I'm usually not allowed in human room. My hair get everywhere. He's very cute. Very happy. Hey, good day today. Yeah, I'm working on Cooper's training a lot these days. Trying to get him to walk with me nicely on the leash. And it's been going well. He's a very smart dog. Husky and lab. Very, very smart. More open. I'm camera shy. I'm just gonna lay here. Don't mind me. Go for a nap. Yeah, guys, everything is going well. Everyone's happy, mm, being productive every day, which is good. And yeah, excited for some Apex tonight. Hopefully, you guys are excited as well. Should be a lot of fun. We are going to jump into it right away. Mm, mm, mm. There we go. Apex is loading. We had to do an update, so I had to wait for that before we could start. It's all good to go now. Loading slowly but surely. Thanks for being here, everyone. Sorry, I have a little bit of an alley here. Sorry if I'm not overly yelling. It hurts to open. Feels like it's splitting. Yeah. Up. We'll get through it. No pain, no gain. Apex Legend Takeover. Alright, the shaders. Oh, this shader. Very shady. Play it's fast. I wonder what kind of update or like what they updated. It's not a new season. Doesn't look like. Maybe new game mode, I hope. That'd be pretty cool. Because, hello, SJK. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being amazing. And hopefully you're having a wonderful night. Thank you for cooking us dinner. We're gonna have yummy dinner tonight. Very delicious. As always. Chef hat, doggy, I love it. Kiawa. Almost. Almost done, guys. There we go. Load. There's nothing different. Why did there need to be such a big thing? Maybe for the event, I guess. Who's this for? Universal melee weapon? That is so cool. That's actually very cool. I feel like the first one, I guess. Oops. I like this one. Bloodhound, Winters, Girl Heirloom. Very cool. Thank you. Need this. Stay hydrated, guys. Alright, let's start with Team Deathmatch. Let's go, guys. It's on a map that I love. It's actually one of my favorite. Yeah.
Just because
Hmm? Because
you're looking this way.
I see.
Game is happening. So, could you move the camera?
There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Right? Octane. Revenant. Let's go. Right, it's team deathmatch, not gun run. We're gonna have more teammate. Oh, we're down a person. That's okay. We have 2 Octanes, 2 Bloodhound, and 2 Valkyrie. Interesting, 2 of each. Go with this, I guess. Volt Mastiff. Oh, got me. Dang it, I haven't even got a kill. And they're winning. Teammate is winning. I mean, enemy's winning. Oh, teammate. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, they're like overpowering us. Pog team, Pog enemy team. We can't really get any kill. Ah. Oh, first kill. Let's go. Oh, shoot! Frank. Oh, wow. Carry Frank. Oh, shoot! Frank is crazy. Frank and Kinner, they have 12 each. They're carrying that team on their back. Oh, shoot. GG's. Good try. We get it. You guys carried the team. Crazy. Oh, why can't I recreate? Oh, thank you for the coffee. Oh. Yay. Gonna get to do it one more time? No, I don't think so. Oh, we are. Nice. Please, I want to win. Let's win this. Yeah. Arthur at one time. And Sentinel. Oh, leave me alone. It's my spot. Darth Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear. Oh, I can't even get one kill. Ah, I didn't even hear them. They're catching up. I'm not helping my team. Okay, let's go. What was that? Got one kill. Yay. Get him. Nice.
Thought it was gone for good?
Nice! Yeah, let's go. Champion. Oreo! Hello, welcome in. That ball kill was wicked. Oh, yeah. Champ champ. Man, good to see you, friend. How are you doing? Hi. It's very good to see you. Hopefully you're having a wonderful night and you've been doing well lately. Clearly, I'm not doing well. I did nothing for my team except for 2 kills, but we won. I guess good teamwork. I'm good, just sleepy per usual. How about y'all? Oh, pretty good. Yeah, you must be working very hard. Same as us. We're tired sometimes lately too. We did have a little bit of a nap tonight actually, so we understand how you feel. And yeah, staying busy, working hard, and I'm glad that you're also working hard, and it's very good to see you. Yeah, a lot going on this past, I guess, month, hey? Yeah, March has been pretty wild for us.
A lot of changes.
A lot of changes. Hi, Jaden. Yeah. Yes, we are getting hit by the storm. It is winter wonderland outside right now. We got a good 30 centimeters, like a ruler. That's how deep it is. Past 2 nights, I think it was snowing. Storms. Oh, you mean like, I know what storms you're talking about. For us, it's winter storm. For you guys, it's, wasn't it like tornadoes and stuff? Hurricane, maybe? I saw on the news that Michigan had an ice storm. Wow. That's crazy. I had never even heard of that. Ice storm and tornado that close? That's crazy. Yeah, I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope you're staying safe from any natural disasters or those kind of natural things happening. Spinning ice, that'd be not good. Yeah, that would be dangerous. It's already dangerous enough. That would be crazy. But hopefully you're staying safe where you are. Um, yeah, hopefully there's nothing too scary going on around you. I did see those tornadoes though. Was it like a week ago or less, maybe? You scared them away. Yeah, here it just happens. Here the weather was nice in Calgary for like quite a while actually. Maybe like a good week or something, and then we heard snow was coming and we believed it because things change so quickly here, especially the weather. And then boom, we opened the door or we looked outside and it was like, oh, winter, middle of December. Cool, time to bundle up. Going outside with doggies. We had some fresh ones today. I think it was one of the worst outbreaks of the year. Oh, like tornadoes? That's not good. Literally, it was like, hello, December. Yeah, pretty wild, but we don't mind it. It's nice. Doggies like it. We just gotta dress more warm. But sorry for those tornadoes. If that's what you're having, the fresh one. Yeah, please stay safe. Stay out of high area, high places. I think it was. That's what I was seeing. Earthquake, right, in Taiwan, or like, was it Taiwan? I'm pretty sure it was Taiwan. That I saw the one where that building collapsed. That was very scary. Myanmar? I see. I seen. I don't think I saw any like footage of where it actually hit. I thought it hit in Thailand or China. But I guess I just saw that building falling down. That was crazy. I heard it's so bad right now they can only provide power. What? Wow. That's serious. That's that's wild. Hopefully they can recover ASAP. Hopefully they're getting a lot of help too from other countries, other places. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, every day that I see those kind of thing, or yeah, natural disasters of any kind, I am feeling sorry for those people. I wish them well with health and everything and all their possession. But same time, I also feel grateful that I'm in Canada. So I'm kind of protected from the west. We have the ocean, but then we have the mountains. So if there's any huge tsunami, it's gonna have to be like world-breaking tsunami to go over the mountains and travel all the way to Alberta. And then it's just the prairies, which we do have tornadoes, but that's mostly in like Saskatchewan or more up north from Calgary, like above Edmonton and stuff, in more of like the not populated areas, small towns and stuff, we have tornadoes. But nothing that I know that's super severe. And we've never had one touch down in Calgary. We've had one like on the outskirts, but it never touched down. It was just like forming, I guess. I don't know if that's what it's called. I hope so. If I was rich, I'd help them myself. Yes, I honestly would too. I always want to help people. If I was rich, I would definitely help. Very thoughtful of you. It's the kind of people we are, I guess. And oh my god, an ad. You don't have to, it's okay. Yeah, ads can be a bit much, or for me, it's the timing of that. Sometimes, if I'm watching other streamer and they're on a juicy part or they're talking about something important, and then ad hits, it's like, oh no, guess I gotta sub or use my Prime. But I appreciate your support always, whenever you can, being here. And mm, so, get your car insurance today. You really need it. Join State Farm. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, but sorry for those ads. Um, yeah, I was basically just saying that both of us seem like people who love to help, and if we could, we would if we were rich. Um, I was saying I'm grateful. I feel sorry for the people who went through all those kind of things or who continue to because of where they live, natural disasters and stuff, losing their home, losing possessions that you can't get back really, and costs a lot of money, and so much damage caused, so much time to repair. So I am a little bit grateful, not a little, I am a lot grateful for being in Alberta because we're protected by the mountains, the Rocky Mountains from BC. There is the ocean, the Pacific, but there's been no like major tsunamis that I know of. And even if there would, it would have to be like the world-breaking tsunami in order to even go over all those mountains. And chances of it actually flowing here or reaching here is very minimal. And what else did I say? I've never felt earthquake here. I don't know if we ever had. I feel like we might have had like an aftershock. Again, this is like in all the history, but since I was born, I don't really remember anything. I know we have tornadoes that touch down, but none have touched down in Calgary. All have been on the outskirts, small towns and such, or like Saskatchewan. Yes, that's not a province. Manitoba, is that the one? No, Saskatchewan is a province. I'm losing my mind. Saskatchewan and Manitoba, those kind of areas get it the most. But we're pretty lucky here on avoiding natural disasters or those kind of things that we can't prevent. Yep, it's just the snow. If you can get over this bipolar disorder of the weather, then you'll be okay. I've learned to love winter more and more. Summer's still my favorite, like summer, autumn. Autumn doesn't last long enough. It's where my birthday is in October. I wish it lasted longer, but other than that, I've grown to like winter because I have to. It comes and goes. Bad aim.
Thought I was going
Exactly, that's exactly how it is. Or summer for a week, and then winter for 2 days, and then summer for 1 day, and then back to winter. It's very strange. Like I said, if you can get over the bipolar, then you'll be okay again.
I seek only victory.
If you like all kinds of weather, you'll be okay.
Using grapple.
I guess just about, yeah. Especially wintertime, just bundling up. Dressing for that weather. Ah! They're wrecking me. I can't even get a kill. People get sick a lot then? It's not happening. I would say yes and no. I feel like if you're born and raised here and you've been here a long time, or a while at least, your body, I think, like gets immune to the weather and stuff and things changing. I do occasionally, if it's super dramatic, just randomly sometimes I'll get like, not sick, what is it called when the weather changes? It's not sick, it's like headache from the sudden weather change. That's what I'll have sometime, but very rarely, almost never. Ah, I cannot get a kill to save my life.
My arch enemy, the greatest warrior that
But yeah, I feel like some people who aren't used to it and stuff, maybe not born here and or been here a long time, they get sick. Maybe get sick more often. We definitely have obviously the flu season, which is in the later months. Get more. Oh my gosh, my aim. I guess it would depend, but you make a good point. There is, I guess, more chance for that kind of stuff to happen because of it changing so. I cannot change my gun. Yeah, they can get pretty bad. For me, I just need, yeah, a lot of sleep, water. I cannot get a kill guide. Oh, it's been a while since we've been on Apex 2 regularly. So first time in a while. Ah! Yeah, aside from like headache very seldomly, I barely have it. But if it's like very big then there's like flu season, which is sometimes later in the year. Later months. So bad. You also haven't been on Apex? I see. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, that's how I felt. Until recently. Yep, Ash, I think that's the one that. Honestly, I like Nemesis. I'm not that mad, but like I would love to switch my gun and actually help my team by getting a kill. See, we lost. My bad. And I did no kills, so my team probably is not happy with me. But I tried, I promise. Oh, that glitch. Wraith was like, I'll just stay here mid-jump. Yeah, a lot's been happening this past month for sure. A lot of changes were on. Yeah, not really much time for streaming. When I did stream, I wasn't doing Apex. I was either working on the computer or finding a new job, or the game I was playing for quite a while consistently is called Big Ambition, which you're basically your own entrepreneur in this city of New York, and you just open a bunch of businesses. You can roam around, car, warehouse, deliveries, inventory, stocking. You have your apartment or your house. It's very interactive. So many things to learn in that game. I think that's why it got me hooked for a while. Oh, the one who made me lose my job? Yeah. The one who made March very rough. Yeah. Basically, I was fired unfairly from my job. March 7th, I was fired. Spill the details. Okay. How do I, it's like, I'm trying to make it a short story, but it's kind of long. Essentially, I was supervisor in this kitchen at Leopold's Tavern, and I was there for almost 2 years, about a year and a half as a supervisor, because wherever I go, I'm a very hard worker, good work ethic, I am very reliable, I care about my work, I care about quality of food, because I love eating food and making food for people. Anyway, when we make food at the restaurant, we are supposed to ring it in so that it's accounted for, so that servers and backup house can... Backup house, we get a free meal if it's over 6 hours, but we still have to ring it in. And front of house, they don't get one free. They have to ring it in and they get a discount to pay for it. Oh, I almost got you. So essentially, front of house was getting like kind of upset with backup house, saying that we weren't ringing in the bills properly. We need to make sure we're punching our food in. So I was like, okay. They were kind of rude about it, especially this one girl named Darby. She was like not a supervisor or anything, but she was kind of like front of house leader when nobody else was there from management. And she was very new. Keep in mind, this place we went through a lot of new people, and the front of house especially, the whole team practically changed. Almost all of them. There was only like a few regulars. And she was kind of harping on me about us ringing it in properly. So me as supervisor, I have to make sure team is doing it right, which I did. But I was a little bit frustrated with like how rude she was about it. So the next night or the day after or something, this girl, Caitlin, didn't ring in her food. I came to the line and my team put up a quesadilla in the window and I didn't see the ticket for it. So I was wondering like, oh, who is this for? And they're like, oh, it's for Caitlin. And I'm like, did she ring it in? They're like, no. So when Caitlin came to grab it, I told her, oh, Caitlin, are you going to ring in your food? And she was like, yeah, I'll ring it in later. And she just like took it from the window, went to the office, ate her food, 5 minutes, she left, didn't ring it in, didn't pay for it. So at the end of my shift, I did my job, responsibility. I wasn't rude about it. I was just walked up to Darby to let her know at like 10 p.m. when I was off that, oh, hey, just so you know, Caitlin didn't ring in her food. And she's like, oh, well, who made the food? And I'm like she snapped at me, like, who made the food then? And I'm like, well, we did, because I'm like, we're like, in my head I said this. I'm like, well, we did because we're a kitchen. Like, that's kind of a dumb question, but I wasn't rude. I was just like, well, we did. I was like, but I wasn't on the line, so I didn't know the food was being made until I came on the line and it was already done. My other supervisor just asked me to cut it. So she was kind of snippy with me, and then I'm like, once I told her that like we made it, but I didn't really know it was being made until I came online. She's like, well, then next time don't make it if you don't have the ticket for it. And she like walked away, and she's just being very rude. And I was off, so I didn't really care. I was kind of, again, frustrated because this is the same girl who was kind of harping on me just like yesterday or 2 days before that to make sure we're ringing it in properly. And then when I did my job to tell her that someone in front of house didn't, she kind of was snapping at me. So I came home. I was a little bit frustrated, but I didn't really care. I don't let things like bother me too much. I just know that, to be honest, people are bitches sometimes for no reason. Because they're insecure about themselves or whatever it is. But I don't know why she did that. And then the next day, it was the weekend. Again, it was Sunday. March 2nd. It was Sunday, March 2nd. And I was having like not the greatest day already in the afternoon before I started work. I didn't really eat anything, which is my fault. I didn't eat anything, and then I was having a bit of issues with my bank card, so I called them. They didn't really know what was going on their end, so I was struggling to get to work. They asked me to come in early if I could, which I said I'll try, but I'm having issues with my card. So I got there. I got there like 15 minutes early. Not that early, but I was trying. It was already a rough day. And the front of house had a staff meeting. So they had their staff meeting in the morning. And apparently when I got there, I could just tell that the whole vibe was off. Everyone was pissy. Everyone was already upset. And I was wondering like, what the heck's going on? And apparently the front of house told me that Tony, this other supervisor that I do not like at all, especially now, told the front of house that he's not making them food. Because apparently the restaurant had like 20 open menus, which is not a lot. That's like 20 people having 20 menus, which is very manageable if you're good at your job. And he basically told them that he's not going to make them food. So they were already mad because he did that to them, which is understandable. Like, I would have just made the food, no problems for them. So he did that, and then I got in basically to a bad environment. I was already not having a great day, so I was a little bit on edge, but I'm a pretty patient person, and I'm always selfless, always nice to everyone, doing stuff for people, taking on extra work, and they just use and abuse me, of course, because they'll do that with any good worker. Once you do something, people expect it over and over and over and over, which I realized I am sick of giving 110% to shady, shitty corporations. So anyway, that day I walk in and I was telling my AKM, assistant kitchen manager Sal, about what happened the night before, about Kayla not bringing in the food. And we're standing there talking, and this girl Avery, who's a coworker, she's not management or anything, but she's back of house, was standing there. We were kind of all three just like listening. They were listening, I was talking, telling them what happened. And Avery already knew the story too anyway, but she was just there to listen. And I was telling Sal, and Sal was like, looking at me like, oh, that's pretty concerning. Like, he took it pretty serious, which is good. I was like, okay, he understands my frustration. And anyway, this big guy, like front of house guy, just a server, I was not talking to him or anything. He comes to the back with dishes, plated dishes at the dish pit, because that's kind of where we were standing. And then he just kind of inserted himself in the conversation. Like, oh, yeah, well, because he was listening. So he's like, yeah, well, to that point, he's like, Alina, which is the general manager, said today in our staff meeting that if there's no ticket, don't make the food. And I'm like, okay, I already know that. Like, I know how to do my job. Like, I get that. I was like, you don't know what's happening. I was like, you're missing the point. If I knew that there was no bill, I would not have made the food. the point of the story was the food was already made. I'm a supervisor. It's a huge kitchen. I'm walking around doing stuff for closing duties and like helping out the team and managing everyone on the shift. So I don't know everything that was happening on the line. I came to the line and I was just told to cut the quesadilla and put it in the window, and then that's when I realized where's the ticket and everything else happened. So he was just kind of reiterating, frustrating me, blaming me, saying, "Oh well, yeah, if there's no ticket, then you shouldn't make the food." Alina was mentioning that in the staff meeting, like you guys can't make the food as backup house if you don't see the ticket, and blah 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 blah. So I felt blamed, and I was already having bad day, and they were all pissy already, every single one of them. So it was just like a bad environment and atmosphere to walk into and be around. And keep in mind, my AKM was there but did nothing to resolve it or make sure everything was good for that day. He just kind of, he doesn't really care. He just stands online and does nothing. And I'm going to, backstory, this AKM is the one who also gets frustrated the most. Front of house is scared of him because he snaps at them if they ask him anything. He's been talked to about his anger. He's been warned. He's been told to get better, which he's made minor improvement, but he still snaps and just does not know how to control his anger. And he's an AKM, so he should know how to do everything properly. He's second highest position in the kitchen. Um, and anyway, this Alex person, this Alex server, only works Leopold's part-time. He has another full-time job, so I know he has money. And he's the one that's very guilty because he always will come into work, and if there's any messed up order or extra food in the window, he'll immediately try to grab it or eat it or be like, "Oh, whose is this?" And we're like, "Oh, no one's. It was an accident. We messed up or whatever." And he's just like, "Oh, well, can I eat it?" And then he's just always eating like nonstop. And then that's as soon as he starts his shift too. Like very lazy, very bad work ethic. And he's the one trying to insert himself in the conversation and try to blame me when I'm a supervisor and he's a server, being disrespectful when I'm trying to talk to my ACAM. So it was pissing me off that he just kept repeating himself. "Oh, don't make the food if there's no ticket." And I'm like, I understand. I'm like, it's okay, Alex. I'm like, I don't want to hear you because I don't care if you want to keep repeating your excuses to me, but I don't have to hear it. And then I walked outside because I was a little bit angry, frustrated. I walked outside calmly, and then my two coworkers, Avery came out, and Tony, one of the supervisors. And they were just like hearing my side. I'm like, why does he keep blaming me? Like, I don't need to hear it. Number one, he's not a part of the conversation. If it's A B conversation, see your fucking way out of it, asshole. So anyway, he was just pissing me off even more than I already was that day. And everyone was already pissy because Tony wouldn't make them food. And I'm supervisor, so I have to try to remain calm, which I was trying, but he made me angry. I walked outside, calmed down. Avery told me she wasn't done the prep list. There was still prep to do, so I told her, okay, I'll just be at the back and I'll do prep so that I can just be calm and just focus on my work. So I did that. My drink that I had, it fell over and spilled, so that was another like, oh my god, one more thing. So that fell over, and then Avery and Tony helped me clean it up, being nice enough that time for once in their life. And then me, as a kind person, I went to the bar to get us all three drinks. So I walked up to the bar. Keep in mind, this bar's open bar. We're not that busy right now. Yes, a lot of the backup house members, if you do go there, you kind of have to ask, they say, but nobody really does. And then I've never had to as supervisor. If it's not busy, they've allowed me to just walk in and make my drinks. Alina's been there, the GM, and she doesn't care. Just, yeah, go get your drinks. So that's what I did. I just went in there, wasn't busy, grabbed the three drinks. As I'm making the literally, it was my 13th reason. As I'm making these three new drinks for us, because I'm kind, freaking Alex tries to like, he's walking in front of the bar and he's trying to be like funny, like pretending he didn't know that he just pissed me off. He was just kind of like, "Oh, David," and then, "How's it going?" and that kind of stuff. And best thing I could do, because I know my anger, I know my German and Russian side in me, you don't want to piss me off. And he already kind of did. So I was like, I'm a bigger person. I need to be mature. I have a big position. I'm in front of customers. Best thing I could do was ignore him 100%. So that's what I did. I just poured the drinks, looking down at the drinks, not looking up at him. I didn't even give him any attention. Kenny, thank you for the biddies in the middle of story time. Thank you, thank you. Big hearts. Sorry, Oreo. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate you. Um, thank you so much. I hope you're doing well, friend. That means a lot to me. This past month has been a lot for me and the family been going through a lot. I'm telling story about how I lost my job unfairly. W Kenny. Do 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 do. W Kenny for real. Yes. Thank you so much. So yeah, I was ignoring Alex pouring these drinks. Can we get a W? Yes, W in the chat for Kenny. W. Bunch of W's. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, story time. I was pouring the drinks and I was completely ignoring Alex because that is the best choice, best thing that I could have done, and I think anybody could have done in that situation to not escalate or make a scene or do anything to heighten the frustration. So I did that. I ignored him 100%. I grabbed the drinks, walked into the kitchen, gave the drinks to everyone, to Avery and Tony and myself, and I was starting to prep burgers. Like raw meat, we have to weigh it out to 7 ounces, roll it in a ball, put it in the tray. That's what I was doing to help with the prep list. And this fucking bitch, Sierra Pratt, um, inserted herself like a fucking tampon into the situation. Pissed me off. I was just calmly doing burgers, and this girl walks. She's just a server. Keep in mind, these people are. I don't want to say they're nobody, but they're nobody in a sense. Like, I'm a supervisor. I'm expecting some kind of respect or something, not just being totally insubordinate and just fucking being bitchy and passive aggressive. Yeah, Sierra's the worst one in this situation. Darby started it because she pissed me off. She was trying to harp on me, and then when I told her exactly what she wanted to know for people bringing in the food, she snapped at me. So she was being a bitch first. Then Alex inserting himself into an A-B conversation. See your fucking way out of it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Period. And you're just part-time. So get the fuck out of here. You're the always the one munching on food. You fucking fast. So anyway, he was next, and then Sierra was just that was the 13th reason, or like the 20th reason. Everyone's already bitchy, keep in mind. So it's not just on me. It was a bad situation to walk into. And this girl, as I'm just doing burgers calmly, walks past me and she's like, if you're gonna be a dick and ignore Alex, at least ask me before you come behind my bar. And she walks into the office that's right behind me. And I'm just like looking at the wall, like trying not to lose my fucking self because people just keep pushing my button today. And I didn't eat anything. So I'm like, I'm up to here. But I still didn't snap back at her right away. She went into the office. Sarah next. I didn't deserve it, but thank you. Glad I can help. Thank you so much, Kenny. Yes, yes. I very much appreciate it, friend. Big hearts. Wishing you all the good health and positivity. Sorry that right now it's a little bit telling the negative story that I was let go unfairly, but your 300 biddies helped me so much, and everyone here, Oreo and Kenny, your guys' view and support and chats helped me so much. Thank you, thank you. Literally, like, yeah, they come back to put dishes and stuff, but yeah, they like they're already bad at their job because there were so many bad reviews for front of house and the way they treated customers. Um, I feel like they deleted a lot of the bad ones too, so that's why when I look now, there is like good ones, but I'm just like I don't believe that because of what I've seen there as a leader. What? Where? Hi.
5 gifts.
5 gift sub? What? Thank you. I didn't even know that. I just saw the 300. For once, I want to be this bar's best patron. My favorite bar is a 50-50. Thank you so much. Kiawa, the little peepin', he's like, just so you know, can you give 5 gifts up? I'm like, oh, what? So sorry, I didn't even catch that. You give, oh, thank you, thank you. You made my whole month 1,000 times better, Kenny. Good way to end off the shitty month it kind of was. It was very struggle. Very tight for money and stuff and finding a new job. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I was hangry. I was everything, and people already were pissed off because of Tony in that morning. So I don't feel like it's fair to pass all the blame on me, and this bitch being passive aggressive walking past me. Anyway, she went into the office. I'm pissed off. All I did was look at like Avery and gave her a look that like what is she doing? Fucking pissing me off. And then she kind of comes out of the office and is like, "Oh, David, so what's going on?" Like, not nicely, just like, again, just being bitchy. Like, "Oh, so David, what's wrong? Do you want to talk about it?" After what she just said to me. And I turn around and I'm like, "No, Sierra, I don't want to talk about it to you. Because, first of all, it has nothing to do with you. Second of all, you don't know what the heck happened between me and Alex earlier today. Right? And, like, third, I don't have to. I don't want to talk to you. Because you just walk past here passive aggressively and bitchy. I didn't say bitchy, but I said you walk past here passive aggressively and I don't want to talk to you about it." And she's like, "Yeah, well, you're being an ass to Alex. Like, you don't have to be a dick to him." And I'm like, "You don't have any idea what happened, so I don't really care what you have to say. Like, you don't know what happened." And I was like, "And Sierra, to be honest with you, I've been going through a lot lately. Personally, too, aside from, like, just the bad day and stuff, personally, I was. So I told her, I'm going through a lot lately." And then she just, like, straight up looked at me and was like, "I don't care. Like, I don't care about you," essentially is what she's saying. And all I said back to her was, "Then you're a fucking bitch." And I turned around and I went and washed my hands. And I got fired for that. Even though she called me a dick and she called me an ass first. And she inserted herself in something that had nothing to do with her. I did clock that tea. I wanted to clock her in the head. But anyway, I'm not like that. No physical anymore. That was my younger days. But German and Russian in me was definitely pumping my blood really strong that day. All I call her was a fucking bitch because she was being a fucking bitch. Like, stop inserting yourself like a tampon. Take that shit out. Mind your fucking business. And move on. Bye-bye. I don't care. Get out of here. That's how I felt about it. And she called me dick and ass first. I didn't appreciate that. I'm a supervisor. You're just a fucking server. She's also part-time or barely ever there. So keep in mind, these Alex and Sierra, they're barely there. Yeah, they're there occasionally, but they have school or other full-time jobs. So, and Sierra's from the US. So, sorry, no hate on the US, but she's not from Canada, and she was just being rude. And then she called me names, and I get fired for calling her a fucking bitch once. That was all I said, and I turned around and washed my hands. So, yeah, that was me almost giving 2 years to that Leopold's Tavern in Bonnes. Please don't go there. Spread the word to not support Leopold's Tavern. It's a shitty, shady business. I did make a stream about it initially, I think when it first happened. And then I made a bunch of videos, short videos, clips of it to spread it. But oh, Kenny, stop it! Big hearts. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, 1,000 biddies. Oh, you're so kind. Yeah, this month has been rough for us, and it means so much for you doing that. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're a great human, great friend, and I appreciate any time I can see you here chatting or just tuning in. Yeah, I'm not really expecting anything from you guys, but you guys have been very supportive over the years and tuning in when you can. I know you're all very busy, hard workers, just like me. Let's stay busy and hardworking. Um, yeah, thank you so much for the biddies. I really appreciate it. You get fired for calling someone a bitch, but nobody else gets fired for antagonizing you, stealing food, never doing their job. Literally calling you derogatory names and mind you, and they're new. Yeah. Sierra, so Sierra wasn't new. She was there when I got hired, but still, regardless. The other ones are new. Darby, Alex are new. Um, but she was barely there, and I just don't know why she had to insert herself in something and provoke me. Like, don't provoke me and then not expect to be called a fucking bitch. I'm gonna call you a fucking bitch, and you're lucky that that's all I did. Thank you very much. Clock the T, just like you said. Your coworker? Yeah, I don't even consider them coworker. Fucking peasant. Anyway, they do drugs and alcohol. They do drugs and alcohol on shift. Thank you, Jaden, for saying that because they do. And I got someone fired for drinking on shift. Keep in mind, they almost let that guy hit me or like push me into the fryer when he was fired. So that's how dumb the management is. That's how unorganized and unprofessional that place was. And I'm surprised that I give 2 years there almost and I got treated that way at the very end. I feel like because I was one of the higher paying ones too, they just wanted one reason to get rid of me and fire me, and unfortunately that was enough for them to just fire me. Mm. Better not catch the border. I'll be. Yeah, she's from Seattle, Washington, I think. I'm pretty sure that was where she's from. But oh, I don't ever want to see her again. They're just so bad, bad people. Mhm. Literally, that's how I feel when I get angry. I'm surprised I didn't do anything worse, but I'm also proud that I didn't. I mean, again, that's why I'm saying I was unfairly fired. Like, there's no reason. She didn't get any disciplinary action. Nothing. Washington on my hit list too. Yeah. How do I become right? All you need. Thank you guys. Yeah, it was unfortunate. And then let me tell you the after. So after that happened on Sunday, March 2nd, I went my whole shift. Keep in mind, I was the very first one to pick up my phone, go sit in the office, and I called Alina. Alina Gubler, the GM. I called her and I explained everything that happened. Me, I'm very transparent. I think you shouldn't lie in life. Don't cheat. Don't anything. It's best to just tell the truth. Be honest for what you did. Take accountability. Be a mature person. Grow as a person. That's always what I'm trying to live as and live by, stand by. And that's the kind of people I want around me too. I don't want negativity and just high school bullshit around me. So I called her, told her the story, told her how I was provoked, antagonized. I went outside the first time. I was already not having a good day. Everyone was already pissy mood because of what Tony said to them about not making them food. I called her, told her everything. I even said everything. I told her. I called Sierra a fucking bitch, but that was the ending of the fight. Like that was after she called me a bitch, like a dick and an ass first, and provoked me. And then so that day was done. Monday they waited, didn't do anything, didn't talk to me. Tuesday they waited, didn't do anything. Keep in mind, I called my kitchen manager too, and he didn't answer. He's a new kitchen manager. His name's Cannon, and he's new, not good at his job. He got a raise even though he was late to his shift almost every single shift. No, not almost. Literally every single shift he was late, 10 to 15 minutes. Even when we had our old kitchen manager and old kitchen manager Cameron, because they worked together at Joey's restaurant, they were buddy buddy. So he got the raise anyway for being late every day, and he drove. I didn't drive and I was never late. His excuse was always traffic. I didn't know every fucking day the traffic is the exact same. And I didn't know every day that you couldn't leave 10 minutes earlier to make it on time. You fucking idiot. Like, bullshit excuse. I hate excuses. And I hate people getting away with stuff. So, that was the new kitchen manager. I tried calling him that day, didn't answer. So, there's the support for you. My kitchen AKM Sal was there that day, didn't do anything to mitigate the situation or handle it. He was just standing online, just doing bills, which I get is a priority, but there was also other people in the building that could have done bills. He just didn't do anything as a leader to stop it or mitigate or find out what's going on. He could hear it. He knows what's going. He sees everything, unless he's fucking delusional and blind, which I guess he is. But I tried to do my part calling kitchen manager. I called the GM, told her the story. Monday didn't hear anything. Tuesday didn't hear anything. I worked Wednesday, no problem. I was not expecting anything. Thursday, we get our delivery, our biggest delivery. Now, this Thursday, March 6th, my opener, Josh, just had his wisdom teeth removed the day before Wednesday. He had to leave early, keep in mind. Keep in mind, Avery, Tony, Josh, all these morning people that I work with, they always want to leave early. They always go home early. I never get to go home early or leave my shift early. I usually work 8 to 4 p.m. every day. I have to stay till 4. Sometimes I stay till 4:30 just to finish prep or making sure the night is set up. They're always leaving early, asking to go early. Oh, boohoo. Oh, I have this to get to. Oh, this place closes at 4. Can I go at 3 so I can get there on time? And I always let them do it. And then I didn't really have choice either, because there as supervisor, you can't give write-ups, you can't fire, you can't hire, you can't do anything like that. You're basically, it's just a title. Doesn't really mean much other than you get more responsibilities. So anyway, Thursday was the delivery, and Josh told me that he cannot do any heavy lifting. So I put away an $8,000 order, which is usually $6,000 to $6,500. I put away a whole $8,000 order on my own, practically, minus a few light things that he might have put on the shelf, like fucking spices. But 8,000 I put away myself that morning, Thursday, not suspecting anything to happen either. Friday comes along, working my shift. Again, I don't know anything that's going on. This is the 7th. Keep in mind, this is 5 days after the initial incident happened, and people were made aware of it. So Friday comes, nothing's happening. I'm just working my normal shift, 8 to 4, and I see that my AKM Sal walks in the building at 2 p.m. when he was supposed to be for 3 p.m. So my heart didn't sink, but I was like, oh, like what's going on? Like, why is he early? Then I just had the question, like, am I getting fired? Or like, those kind of questions in my head. So I went to the bathroom, and we have this workplace chat and we have this workplace app that we're logged into for work purposes and to do my reports at my end of my shift and stuff. So I was in the washroom and I opened it. I remember opening it and I was logged out of everything. I didn't have any access anymore. So then my heart dropped. I knew in the bathroom. I was like, okay, I'm getting fired. Or that's the only reason for it. Like, they just removed all my access and stuff. So they did that beforehand so that they can come talk to me and fire me, is what I'm literally knowing that is probably about to happen. Is there no department of like workers' rights or something? I don't know that you can call on that place. There is for like Alberta and stuff, but it is a big process, which I've already kind of done for OHS, AHS, all the health and safety. How I was sexually harassed by a guy named Scott Martin before, and they didn't do anything. I spent tons on Alaska. Now I want to just leave the whole country. Yeah, I hope Alaska was well for you. You stayed warm. And sorry that it seems to broke your wallet. That's not good. Same, I'm ready to leave the country. Yeah, he was not Canadian citizen. It was cheaper to use him. That's totally why. Truck orders suck. Exactly. They were never on time. Keep in mind. Um, it might be. I'm not sure. They might still have work visa. Yeah, maybe. That's true. I was thinking about like just saying I quit, but I'm like, I think it is, especially in Canada, it is worse on the company to have to fire someone than them having to quit. So I think it was already bad on their terms. I don't know, like I just was felt like very unfair, and it was just the decision was made. I think I was just feeling so defeated, and I just didn't really think about like walking out of the bathroom and being like, "Oh, I quit" instead. Maybe I should have, but would have been probably a better feeling, I guess. But yeah, basically I came out of the washroom. Then I saw my kitchen manager there, who must have just walked in when I was in the washroom. And sure enough, he's like, David, can I talk to you in the office? So I knew I was getting fired. And then I sat down. Sal and Cannon were in there, Cam and ACAM. I saw the form on the desk, so I knew I was getting fired. I just sat down, and then all he said to me was, yeah, so because of the incident that happened that you know of, this is your last day at Leopold's. And I'm like, okay. And so he gives me the form to read, and I'm reading it. Oh shit, I don't have the form anymore. But anyway, basically what it said is I was fired for calling her a fucking bitch. Sierra Pratt, a fucking bitch. Funny how they word it, because in there it said you're being fired for calling her a fucking bitch in brackets multiple times. I only said it to her once, and I turned around and washed my hands. So the fact that they manipulated it, because they have to as a company to make it sound worse and more fireable, they said I said it multiple times, which I don't appreciate that they lied um, about what actually happened. And they were saying it's a form of bullying, harassment. We don't tolerate against the policy, blah, 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 blah. This is your last day, effective immediately. Return all possession, blah, 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 and leave. So I was reading it. As I'm trying to read it too, they were trying to talk to me. Like, I think Sal or someone was like, if you have any questions or something, don't hesitate to ask or something. And I'm just like, stop fucking talking, first of all. I'm trying to read this fucking form that you guys are giving me. You're firing me on the spot. I don't think they realize how serious it is, especially for me, for someone's livelihood, and how I've been there for 2 years almost. And yeah, they just made me as the aggressor, and yeah, yeah. They fired me as a victim, but they made me as the aggressor, the way they worded it, saying I called her fucking bitch multiple times, and how they don't stand for bullying, which I was called a dick and ass first. I don't think they knew this. So after I was done reading the form, I knew there's nothing that I could do to revoke it or like keep my job here. So it doesn't matter really what I said, but I really wanted them to know like what happened. So I was like, do you guys care to know like the truth of what actually happened on how she called me a dick and an ass first? And they're just both like, no, you can talk to Alina or bring it up to Alina and Irvin if you want. Irvin's our regional manager. You can bring it up to them if you want, which won't do anything to me. Why the fuck would I care if I'm getting fired now? Why would I go out of my way and explain something when it's past the fact now? It just felt like they didn't even care to know the story or hear it. And my kitchen manager, Cannon, was smirking when he was firing me. Every time I was trying to say, this is what actually happened, she called me this first, he was like smirking and looked over and smirked a sound and was like, yeah, well, if you want, you can take it up with Alina and Urban. And it just like was pissing me off that he's just like smirking, taking it so lightly. He's new in his position. He fucking sucks at it anyway. Um, and like I didn't even get a chance to say my side or the truth of what happened. They didn't care to hear it. Um, and I asked him. I kind of asked him was like, oh, like who did you hear from? Like what side did you hear? And he's like, well, I talked to Alina and Sierra. and they both had the same kind of story. So that's all I need to know. And then I'm like, oh, that's nice of you. This is the only mean thing I said where I was just kind of like, oh, that's nice of you. I'm like, you just went behind my back and didn't care to talk to your back of house team member. You just talked to front of house, Alina and Sierra, and you just believed them for what they said, not even caring to hear my side. And again, he was just smirking, like, yeah, well, you can talk to Alina or Irvin if you want. But that's kind of my decision. That's final. It's your last day. And then he's like, just return all your stuff and then leave ASAP. And then don't come back here for a while. Which to me, that was kind of like a threat on don't come back here for a while. So I was threatened. I was fired on the spot. I was not heard. I was technically the victim. They waited how many days to use me and abuse me. I put the whole delivery away the day before. Like, I've injured my back because of the way we have to put our fries, and they're in bags and stuff. Sometimes bags, sometimes boxes, and you have to take all the old ones off. They're 50-pound bags each, and you have to put them, stack them up. And one day I like twisted or something, and like hurt my back. So they just didn't really care. At the very end, it was very unfortunate. Made me angry, made me sad, all in one, and they're like, anything else you want to say? And I'm like, there's nothing I can say. I'm like, can I at least make my meal before I go? Because I worked a whole fucking 8-hour shift. I didn't say fucking, but I'm like, I worked a whole 8-hour shift. Can I at least make my food one last time? And they're like, yeah, you can. And then Sal, I just completely ignored him. He's like over here trying to be like, oh, David, if you need anything, I'm here for you. And I'm just like, I just got up and walked out of the office, put some of my stuff away, went and made my food on the line, not looking at anybody, just being totally pissed off. Like, this is how I'm treated for literally being provoked and being called names first. When I was supervisor, I was a leader, I was doing my job. Someone who's just a fucking server gets to treat me like that, and multiple servers get to treat me like that. And no disciplinary action was on them. They had no consequences whatsoever. My mom told me that you should have asked what consequences is Sierra getting for her involvement, but I didn't really even care because they're firing me, so I don't give a fuck about any of them from that point. And the thing that pissed me off as well is that girl Avery, who was there that whole day that it happened, said she would have my back and come in the office and talk to Cannon with me to back me up, did absolutely nothing. She's just a fucking little dirty slut anyway. She's young and a dirty whore. She left her man while she was there, right before I left, and went and slept with a man who liked her in high school, staying there like for a whole week, trying to tell her boyfriend at the time that she was at Tony's house. But she's just a fucking whore opening her legs, so, and sleeping around with another name, so. Avery Rank, you're gross too. You're just gonna be used. No one wants you. You and your loose hole. Yeah, and Tony, you're a fat fuck, and no one loves you, and that's why only animal you can have is fucking bunnies, because you can't even take care of yourself, let alone your bunnies. And I remember your bunnies dying, so yeah, good, because you don't know how to take care of yourself or them. That's why they died, and they deserve it, and you're gonna die slow and painfully because you don't care about your health. Sorry, guys. It's been a rough month, and I don't think that was fair one bit. So I did spread my story through stream, through clips. Long story short, they did send me a cease and desist, trying to scare me legally, because we were defamation of character on Sierra's Pratt, because I'm using everyone's name because I don't give a fuck anymore, and people need to know their names and how they are as people. Don't be friends with them, don't talk to them, don't associate with them. Bunch of high school drama, high school dropouts is what I'd call them. I would have taken the whole store out with me, but not too much because we can't afford criminal property. Literally, I felt like it. Like I was this close to just like start knocking shit off everywhere. Like my German and Russian side, I was just holding it in so hard from when I was younger, which I'm proud of myself. I know Jaden's proud of me for not going crazy because he knows what I could have done too. Um, I was just trying to be the bigger person, and right up till the end, I was, even after I was fired. I didn't swear at them, I didn't lash out at them in front of me. I'm already fired. I could have said whatever the hell I wanted to them. But only thing I told to KM straight up was that how shady he was for going behind my back and not even caring to listen to his backup house team and just believing two fucking sissy bitches in the front. Fucking sensitive little girls. He called me a bitch. Oh my god. My pussy's so tight. Yes, Sierra Pratt is her name. Anthony Craftsman, transgender. He's goes by Tony there. Sierra Pratt. Alex, I don't know his last name, nor do I give a fuck about him. Canon Seiji is the KM. Salvatore Ferreira is the ACAM. I know all their names. I'm never gonna forget them, and karma's gonna hit them so hard. Can't wait till they get slapped with it right across the face. Sal was cheating on his fiance, and everyone knew about it at work. So that's just a sad life that you chose to cheat on your fiance that's at home with a front of house server, Amanda, which a few people knew about it there. Me, Avery, Tony. And keep in mind, I know how many times people there broke policy and how many times I brought it up to management and nobody did one thing about it. I was sexually harassed by this guy named Scott Martin. I was changing fryers. He came behind me saying, I want to fuck you in the ass. I told Cameron, my old KM, didn't do anything, didn't get fired. That same Scott Martin makes any kind of food during his shift, random ass food while he's on the clock, doesn't tell anyone, insubordinate, doesn't communicate with who's in charge. He left on shift multiple times to walk over to Bow Liquor, the liquor store in Bowness, to grab liquor on the clock, didn't punch out, came back, put it in the locker so that he can drink it afterwards. There was another big incident where he drank at the bar after his shift and he actually came in the kitchen and made himself food. Does that not seem fireable to you? Or is that just me? Like, am I delusional? Like, does that not... I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But that's just one guy. Tony, he's stolen food without bringing it in. He steals all the veggies, the carrot, the celery and stuff for his bunnies to feed them after his shift. Avery, she's stolen spices to make food. She's stolen potatoes, onions, didn't punch it in, didn't ring it in. Her boyfriend, actually, the last 3 weeks that I was there, we have this Kit Kat dip in a tub, a big tub, which is pretty expensive, and it's for dessert. And we had 4 in the office. And I know he took it because I saw him do it in front of me, and the day after I checked, and there was 1 less. We had 3. He basically took the Kit Kat dip and put it in his jacket when he came to visit Avery, his girlfriend, and then he left with it. So he stole that. They're still working there. Avery apparently, because I'm in communication with one person who's very nice there, this nice Japanese lady who's a closer. She's very sweet. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to put her out there. She's very sweet. Yeah, she was kind of keeping me updated on how apparently Avery's gonna get supervisor now. So I think that's just very fucking funny. Tony and Avery were buddy, hung out outside of work, constantly talking about drama and work and complaining at work. To me, all those things are fireable. What else is there? Tony dropped a crispy chicken from the fryer onto the floor, and I watched him pick it up, dress it as a spicy chicken burger with hot sauce on it and melted cheese and served it to a customer. I told Alina, She told me I was in the wrong for not stopping him from being served. So there again, there's more blame. So she didn't do anything about it to Tony. Was not fired. Tony never followed the prep book, like the spec in the mornings. He would always just think he knows, oh, I remember it, and put a random amount. So quality is very inconsistent there when he was doing it, especially, and he worked most days in the morning. Um, and Josh caught him one day. He was making cheese sauce, and we put garlic powder in there. It's not a whole lot. We put onion powder, which is more than the garlic powder. And apparently, I think he saw Josh or someone doing it, I think, properly, and he didn't even know that there was onion powder or those kind of thing in it. So that just shows me he's making it wrong. He thinks he knows it all. He can never take criticism, Tony. If you tell him something, it's always an excuse. Just like most people, it's an excuse. It's like, oh, I did this because of this. Oh, that's the reason. Mumbly jumbly. Fucking head up their own ass. Stroking their own fucking ego. And having people do it for them to support them so that they don't get in trouble. One time I remember telling Avery we need to put the chicken separator so the juices it doesn't just sit in the juices. We have those dividers, plastic dividers. As soon as I told her, she's like, no, we don't need that. I've never used it. And then Tony right away next to her, yeah, I've never really used that either. We don't need to use it. So I just walked away, and in my head I'm like, okay. And I just walked around the corner like, what the fuck? Like, they don't even do things properly. And yet I'm the one that got fired when they're doing all these fireable things. Everything I'm mentioning from my mouth is factual. It happened. It's the truth. They probably still do it behind management back. The fact that I let management know and they didn't do anything about it. So there's Scott, there's Tony, there's Avery. All these people breaking policies. Josh, always calling in. Always last minute call in. We have to find coverage. He's been given multiple chance. He's got a write up. He's been told this is his last chance. And his last chance lasted 3 last chances ago. So why is nobody else getting fired for actually fireable things that I would have fired them right away for? But I got fired for defending myself from someone who provoked me and called me derogatory names first. And all I said was that she's a fucking bitch. Because, quite frankly, you were being a fucking bitch. So, that's not my fault. Yeah, fake blonde on her indeed. Fucking cake face, bitch. Let me take a fucking wet wipe and wipe half your fucking face off. I hate all the fucking fake bitches that are ugly as shit and insecure. Putting fucking makeup on their face. Fucking, you can see the powder on their face. The foundation or whatever they're using. Foundation, concealer, mascara, eyeliner, eyelashes they need to put on. That was Avery too. Fucking fake bitch. No wonder why no one loves you. No wonder why no one loves you for who you truly are. You're just gonna be insecure your whole life. And you're gonna die slow and miserable. And I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna stand over your grave and spit on it. Filthy whore. No baby has cover profile. She doesn't have a baby. Sierra's boyfriend cheated on her too, by the way, and she took him back. What a fucking pathetic life. Can't even get someone to love you for real. Yep, used up loose. Yep. I think I found her. Do I have permission to cuss her out? Or should I let it pass? It's totally up to you. I honestly don't care what kind of legal action they try to take. They tried to intimidate us with that. We kept the post up for a while, even after the amount of time. You have 48 hours to take it down or we're pursuing legal action, like a lawsuit. We still kept it up. They didn't do anything. We did recently take them down, so you can't really find them, but I have the same videos. I'm more than happy to show you them. I mean, you already heard the story, so that doesn't matter, but we did eventually take it down just because I'm like, whatever. Like, they're going to be so miserable. Ugh, I just hate them. Virus alert in Calgary. Yes, JK, they will send you a threat email. Yeah, They can threaten me all they want, but I'm not Canadian, so they wouldn't be able to do one thing to you. I left a um, review on Indeed. I had to keep submitting it. I think I submitted it 6 or 7 times, and I used AI to try to make it formal enough to be actually allowed to be submitted. And finally, once it took it, I'm like, yes, it's posted. It was like 1 star. So for Indeed 2025 like jobs, Indeed.com, Leopold's Tavern, it's like 1 star. And if you go look at other reviews, everyone else explains bad management, no pay raise, just shitty work environment. They're so corporate now and they just keep opening a store without making sure their other store is running okay, and that's their problem. Just fucking money hungry dicks. They made like $3 million last year or something, just on I think the one location. Like that's insane, and they can't even give us proper wage to be honest either. This is the most I've heard y'all cussing. I mean, hey, gotta get the message out. And when you piss me off enough, it's gonna come out because I'm containing myself, trying to be mature. But I don't think it's not mature. It's just I try not to use that language. But this is totally different case. They ruined my livelihood. They fired me on the spot. They used and abused me for so long. Seemed pretty racist. Well, I already found her family and her school and other stuff. I will literally send an entire thing to, can probably get her punished. Jaden tried to do that, I think, to the university or something, and then that was kind of the basis of their email too, that we harassed her family, even though Jaden just sent one email. All he did in that, and he showed me, is he just stated the story of what happened, and I just want you to know that this is what your daughter did, and I'll always remember you. That's all he said. And then that's why they gave the threatening email on we're harassing the family off of one email, off of the online postings that they saw. Apparently, Alina, the GM there, this Japanese lady told me that in the group chat, Alina wrote, "Hey guys, I'm sure you're all aware of what's going on with David online. Please don't instigate him or antagonize him or say anything to him." So they knew. They were trying to cover their asses. They were probably shitting themselves when I made all those posts late at night, like early AM, and then they woke up. I tagged Leopold's Tavern, I tagged Sierra Pratt. They probably were like, what the heck? Shitting themselves because they know I'm being honest and they're just trying to hide it and be delusional and never take accountability. Shady business. Yes, make a fake account. That would be awesome. They can't do anything to you because you don't live even in Canada, let alone the actual city or anywhere where it happened. But I've been trying to spread anyone I'm talking to, anyone that I know. Um, I'm trying to tell them don't go to Leopold's, never go. Very not food safe. You wait like 35 minutes for fucking pub food that's way overpriced. Oh, and that could fall on the floor, so have fun eating that. We've had issues with rats and mice there. Pest control. I've seen mice running outside along the thing and then into a hole into the building. So that's kind of the place it is. Now they pissed Ori off. Tends to go too far. I will her entire bloodline and everyone who works at that and have it posted everywhere. I'll even buy a billboard. Billboard. Yes. I'll pitch in when I get money. Yeah, past month's been rough, but that is my story. That is 100% the truth. I don't lie. I'm not a shady person. I'm not insecure. If you provoke me, you're gonna get the bad side of me, and my Russian and German side is not nice. I don't go lightly. We're badass. Badass. That's what I would say. Yeah. You don't want to make me mad. I'm very nice. Nice person. I always treat people with respect, and I'm very selfless, but I learned now after all this too, especially that I'm a little bit too selfless and too kind, and people think I'm vulnerable. People use me, they abuse me, they treat me however they want. And as soon as you treat someone back how they've been treating you shitty for years and years, or it doesn't matter how long, once you've had enough and you stick up for yourself, then you're the asshole. oh my god, he's such a dick. Sorry you've been a fucking cunt your whole life, and you can't even fucking realize that you need to fix yourself. Trust and believe I'm gonna get an entire dictionary of words out before she can even hang up. Translate the story in 5 different languages and post it on 3 different platforms. Yeah, JK, thank you so much. Thank you, Jaden, for your support. You really did put it out there, and Matt spread it for me too, along with me doing the streams and stuff and posting those clips. Yeah, I wanted everyone to know. It got a lot of views, like at least over 100 and something views on each video, each like little clip of the stories. So yeah, I'm glad that some people seen it. I really hope they lose. Like, I really hope no one goes there. And I don't care if they come at me for legal action. The only thing that they can do for defamation of character is, number one, they have to prove that everything I said is a lie, which is pretty fucking hard to do, first of all. And second of all, I'm telling the truth. Hook me up to a lie detector test. I don't give a shit. I'm telling the truth. I'm an honest person. And I was fired wrongly. They handled it very unprofessionally, and everything unprofessionally. Everything that I've told them, every policy being broken, people stealing from them, people sexually harassing me, um, people leaving shift on the clock to go buy beer, people drinking on shift, people doing drugs outside on shift, smoking weed. They would do that. Like, how is that all not fireable? But me standing up for myself is fireable right away on the spot. That just tells me that, like I said, they were looking for that one reason to fire me. Just any little sort of little thing, and they use that, and they're just like, "Okay, let's get rid of him." And they try to make it sound bad in the writing, saying I called her fucking bitch multiple times. No, I didn't. And next time, maybe I'll go fucking worse. I'll leave in such a worse way because you want to make me sound bad. I'll show you bad and angry. You guys will have to escort me out of the building, try to drag me. Which, good luck, because I could probably take on 3 of you at once. And the fact that the one guy that was drinking on shift that I got fired, like within my first year or something, they let him walk out first, like first in front of them while they were behind him. And he walked on the line and he slapped me on the back when I was on fryers, saying something about nice working with you, you fucking snitch or something, and slapped me on the back. I composed myself then. I didn't smash his head into the fucking wall or anything. Or put it on the fucking flat top and hold it there. Like, they don't know how crazy I would be if you mess with me and push someone that far. My family served in military. I'm more than capable of fighting. I have 1 kidney. I'll still come at me. I'll still win. Just like the guy that tried to, what did he do? Yeah, I guess tried to sue us too for that guy that was harassing us with the dogs, and we got in a fight because he chest bumped me first and was getting in my face, and he's like 6 foot tall, mid 40s, early 50s. Like, you should know better, be more mature, but he got beat up because he tried me, and I even let him have a chance to stop in the middle of the fight. We went on the ground twice. I threw him on the ground first time and punching him in the face. We stood up. I told him to stop, but he thought, oh, I'm gonna punch this guy in the head or try to keep punching him upside my head. So I threw him in the bike rack again. And he didn't win. I had so much adrenaline. I was never in a fight for like many years before that. I got home and I'm like, do I still look good? And I looked in the mirror and I was perfect. Like nothing. Not a scrape, not a nothing. I look beautiful. Just like always. I think, yeah, my knuckles were bleeding a bit because I was punching him. But other than that, it was fine. Just don't mess with people. In general. That's why I don't mess with people. That in general. Because I don't know who anyone is, what they're capable of. You just don't go around pissing people off. But if you piss me off, I'm going to defend my family always. I'll fight for my family. I'll fight 3 of you, 4 of you. I don't care. That just shows how much fucking pussies you guys are. If you need weapon or like backup, peasant. We act the same, but when we snap, we just the bad guys. It's happened to me. Exactly. I hate it. Like, leave us alone then. If you don't want to get smacked upside your head. At the point where I just speak my mind now, if I'm in a place where I'm comfortable. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Jaden. Serving families and then doing that. And not even serving them shitty food, serving them stuff that's dropped on the floor, burnt food. Scott never scraped the floor. It was black. They had like black crumbles of food on there, and they would just keep putting new food on that. That's so disgusting. I would put water. I would clean that. I would scrape after every order if I was working. Like that's my care for food and people. I would never recommend anyone to go there. Yes, spread the word. I don't mind Oreo. Tell the story. I'm glad it got you fired up. It was quite a lot. It got me fired up after I was fired. I was like a little bit sad, of course. Also mad. It was very unfair. And then once it settled, I had to get home that day, and I right away started looking for a job and figuring out what to do. That was my priority because bills keep coming out. They didn't give me any warning. Like they just used me completely and just destroyed my livelihood in an instant for defending myself. Feeding innocent people disgusting pub food that was dropped. Yep, exactly. Probably spit on it, honestly. Yes. Scott Martin, that guy is so fucking dense in his head too. He went to Bowness High School. He's like 33 fucking years old. And I shit you not. I'm not even joking. He had to make an egg for like the breakfast sandwich or something one day, or the breakfast, whatever it was. He needed to make eggs. And he looked at me after cracking the egg on the flat, and he's like, David, how do I make an over easy egg? The composure I had to have to not laugh at him, but to be helpful and be like, over easy. So there's over easy, over medium, over hard. It's just how the yolk is. You can see it when it's soft. It's still jiggly. Medium is little bit firm, and hard is obviously hard. Like, hello, like brain cells. Do we have any? Like, I swear, everyone there, they're just fucking rubbing their two brain cells together just to sometimes get a little spark. Oh my god, I'm smart. My two brain cells worked. They actually linked and rubbed together. A little bit of spark in my brain. The rest of the brain cells they smoked away by doing weed every shift. And they just had no work experience outside of Leopold, so they were just not the brightest. How do you not know how to cook an egg? And you're 34, 30, he's like 33, 34, somewhere around there. I don't know, but he doesn't know how to cook an egg, lives with his fucking mommy. Like, you have a pathetic life. I feel so sorry for you. Slamming dude. Yeah, it was into bike rack. I slammed him into the bike rack. Middle bike rack. Felt good. Don't fuck with my family. It felt good that I was also untouched when I got home. I was like, oh, I look good. He did 0.001 damage. Yeah. I think because of the adrenaline though, like after the fight, I didn't know if he got me good. I didn't even know if well, obviously I could see if I'm bleeding, but I didn't know if I was like injured or scratched or goose egg or bumped or anything. And there was nothing. I was just looking in the mirror like, cool. After home, I was like, oh, my knuckles are a bit, like, bleeding a bit, but not that bad. And I was fine. I was chilling until the police came and asked me what the story was. That happened like 15 minutes later once we got home. That's so true, even if they had to. I don't even know if they had to be honest. But isn't that kind of messed up, Oreo? After all those policies that everyone broke and they never got fired, but I got fired for defending myself by using my words. I didn't even steal. I didn't do anything. I didn't take anything. I didn't harass anybody. I didn't sexually harass anybody. I didn't do anything. And I was reliable and I was almost there for 2 years. So bad. Oreo got a story for y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Let me hear it. Let me hear it, friend. Thank you for listening to my long story. I was trying to make it short, but there was a lot of tea. There was like backstories and what led up to it. But totally unfair. I was fired. The other day, me and my god family was at a hotel, and this lady. For flavors. Makes me nice. I don't know. Oh. We saw a date, so she was like a worker there. Super nice, asking you favors. Just to get security on you. I would be mad too. This slop face botched surgery wet ring. Flat tired looking skin. Was looking so pathetic. I love your wording. That's true anger. I walked up to her and I told her that nobody wanted to follow her to its corpse. That she and scooched to her room and that she's not important enough to want to be literally. That's not a good accusation to make. First of all, after she was being nice, just like how they usually are, these messed up people, nice and delusional, asking you for favors. First of all. And I guess security didn't like that, so they came over and told me that I have to stay on my floor. They were trembling, Oreo. Shiver me timbers. Stay on your floor. Don't go up to her anymore. Literally. Yeah, I'm totally on your side. That's uncalled for. People will always like use you and abuse you and try to cause problems after. Sounds like she was a Karen, to be honest. An old Karen. And it is unfair. Yeah, it is unfair when us nice people this happens to for no reason. They better have been trembling and shivering in their boots. Literally. Yeah. It's always the nicest ones too and the quiet ones who you don't want to mess with when they're angry. And you'll see it flip really quickly, and then those people become the victim. Oh my god, boo hoo. What did I do to deserve it? This person is such an asshole. No. Honey, look in the mirror. Really look in the mirror. Look at your life. Look at your actions. Take accountability for stuff that you're causing, situations you're causing. Don't play victim once someone stands up for themselves or puts you in your place because that's what you need in life. Because those kind of people, and I agree with you, Oreo, it's rightfully so to get angry, just like how I was, just how you were, it's unfair. But I truly believe, as mature as I like to be, I really think when people do that over and over in their life, because clearly it's a habit. Those kind of people, they've done it to others. They're going to do it again. They think they can get away with everything. And that's the main point. They're always going to get away with it until they cross the one person that will have enough of it and put them in their place. And then they're boohooing and they're the victim. I don't fucking care to hear it. Just like you, I wouldn't care to hear it. And I'd be angry, rightfully so. Because those kind of people need to be told what they're doing is wrong. They need to be put in their place. Trying to act all innocent and victim like after they cause a whole big issue and blow everything out of proportion. Because those kind of people like to do. Make everything bigger than it needs to be. Well, I'll make it really big. And I'm going to put you in front of your place. I don't care who's around, who's watching. Those kind of people need that. They really need that wake-up call to not fuck with certain people. And I think it is our job, if we're getting pushed enough, to stand up for ourselves and stand up for the next person or other people that they might think is vulnerable, that they can just keep doing that too. Because I guarantee you they've been doing that their whole life. Even if they haven't, they're going to do it to the next person, because the next person is going to be too vulnerable, too quiet, too introverted, alone maybe. They feel intimidated or scared, and they're not going to say anything. And that person's going to they're going to be smiling and laughing as that person walks away, and they're going to keep doing it again. I hate those kind of people. I hate them. They're going to die miserably and never changing. And those kind of people, they're just insecure. That's all you got to tell yourself about those people. Don't let it bother you. As time goes on, I've been trying to be more mature and not let it bother me. But in the same sense, I do feel it is my right. I need to speak up for all the vulnerable people, innocent people, that they use, abuse, and bully. And they don't stand up for themselves. Well, sorry, I have a backbone and a spine, and if you push me over and over and over, and again, maybe I'm just like everyone else, they'll push me over and over and over, and that's how people treat me. And eventually, when you tell them that they're wrong, they become victim, and you're the worst person in the whole world. So, bye. I don't care to hear it. Goodbye, Karen. Goodbye, whoever. That's just the truth, and that's what I honestly think about life. As time goes on, I do want to get more mature just to leave them alone and walk away, but it is hard because one side of me, one side of us wants to do the right thing and speak up for the vulnerable. Another part of us knows that they're probably never going to change, even if we let them know. Quite frankly, they won't. They're just going to play that victim card and think they're right, living in their delusion. And we know, just always tell yourself this. If you can take one thing from this and one thing from me, I'm sure you already know this, but just remind yourself in any situation when someone's attacking you or provoking you, they are so insecure about themselves and their own life, and they're so miserable that that's what they do. That's how they're living their life. That's all you gotta tell yourself. That just makes me laugh. When people are angry at me now, I want to laugh in their face. I want to just laugh at them because they're so insecure and just desperate for attention and to have some sort of life because they don't have a life. So they want some sort of drama or anything to. So yeah, just smile at them and walk away or just laugh. They're going to hate that even more because they're not going to get into you. They're not going to get into your brain. That's what bullies do. That's what high school bullies and everyone, that's what they turn out to be. That's what all the insecure girls and men, that's what they turn into. All the men trying to act tough and bully everyone, they're fucking little sissies. Because when you get the right man to stand in front of them, they're going to cower with their tail between their legs and run away and not do shit unless they have weapons or backup. That's all it is when it comes to men. Weapons, backup, pussies who try to act tough, especially to females or elderly or younger. Those are the pussy men. And then the girls, they're always insecure. Fucking cake face. Or they grow old and become Karens because they're miserable and nobody loves them and nobody's in their life to love them every day or go and visit them because no one wants to be around them. And they're working a miserable job. That's all it is. That's literally 100% spot on. So just always take that with you. Just know how insecure people are and how much of a miserable, pathetic life they have, and they're never going to change. They might. It's up to them if they want to change, but lashing out, I know that they're not going to change from me doing that. They're going to play the victim card always. Certain situations, yes, it might happen, like me getting fired unfairly. That just had to happen. on me spreading my story because that's the truth. And no one cared to hear my story. So I felt very unheard or uncared for. So I needed to spread that. But yeah. It was just annoying because we were exploring the hotel and just bonding together since I haven't seen my god bro since he was a child. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, people like to root anything good. They have nothing good in their life, so they don't want to see you happy. That's just the fact. No, I get crazy. Yeah, I was being so sweet to her. I even helped her carry some things when I didn't have to, and I only carried it to the elevator on the first floor. Yeah, they twisty story, liars, cheaters. I hate them all. And another thing, always to remember, liars will be liars. I try not to think like this, but once a liar, always a liar holds some truth to it. If someone cheats on me, I have a funny feeling that they're gonna do it again. That's it. They broke my trust. They lost my trust. Liars, I hate them. I cannot stand them. My uncle's ex with my cousin, their mom is crazy bipolar, and she just kept lying in court. Now, the one thing about liars, I guess two things. One, they lie so much, they repeat the lies so much that they can't keep up with their lies. They don't remember what they lied about. You can just tell they're lying. Someone who lies over so much, they don't remember what they lied about. They don't even remember what they said. So, because they're lying about everything. So, you can just point it out right away. And two, they're just always going to be a liar. And that's how they choose to live their life. Thinking they can get away with it. She legit looked like she had a film. Oh, that's sad. Very insecure and wasting all that money to manufacture your face. Just love what you're born with. Just love who you are. If you look unhealthy, because you're unhealthy. Fucking run some laps, girl. Exercise. Have a good diet. Eat good food. Have a good support system. Have a good man that takes care of you. And you'll get a good man to take care of you if you know how to be a healthy, honest, respectful woman with some self-respect. And likewise for men. Don't be a freaking fat slob that sits on the couch every day eating bonbons and eating a bag of potato chips and having no job and living off the government. No one's gonna want you. It's always in your hands. It's always in your control. You should love what God gave you and what you're born with, and it's your job to take care of yourself and maintain the way you look and feel. Nobody else's. There's no reason why you need to pay for surgery on anything or make yourself pretend to be better. Matter of fact, those people who get those surgeries, they don't love themselves. And even after they get surgery, even if it's a surgery that worked out, they'll still look in the mirror and I know that they don't love themselves 100%. They know they got the surgery. They don't love themselves. It does not matter what they do. They're so defeated and they can be depressed too, which is unfortunate. But like I said, everyone creates their own story, their own life, their own lifestyle, their own habits, good and bad. And the mind is very strong. We are very powerful creatures. We're very powerful. And we control our own destiny. Nobody owes us anything. The world doesn't owe you anything. Be humble, work hard, take care of yourself, and you'll live a good, prosperous life. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel like. Like, you worried about me, go worry about your doctor who did that to you. Literally, go get your refund. And you can't change it. That's the thing with those physical things too. Tattoos, surgery, anything. If you really don't like it or gets botched, there's nothing you can do and you wasted all your money. And now you feel worse about yourself because you look worse than what you thought you did before, naturally. Sierra was shivering when you gagged her with that fucking bitch. She did. She was like, really? And she just walked away. Yes, really, bitch. Don't step on my toes. It's always funny. Always those fucking sensitive sissy bitches.
Really? Oh my god. So rude. What an asshole. David did this to me. But I'm a fucking cunt and I don't even realize it. Please be on my side, because I'm a female.
Pathetic, bitch. That's why you went back to your cheating boyfriend. Because that's all you can get. Living in delusion. No one loves you. Snitch fast as fuck. The thing is I technically snitched on myself. Like, I told Alina the story literally 3 minutes after it happened. I called her. My cam didn't answer. I told her the story. So, like, the fact that she snitched or not, like, they just didn't care to hear my side. And she's just fucking lying through her teeth. Her fucking shitty, cum infested, crooked ass, gapped teeth, bitch. You're lucky you didn't lose a few teeth. Should burn forever. Yes, they will. They will, Jaden. Everyone, they'll get their karma. You and Helen, I hope they drop the soap around Satan himself. Yeah, literally. Get fucked with his pitchfork. Great minds think of. Absolutely. I laughed like that at this customer. Just tried to fight me because I asked him for his online confirmation number. Literally, yeah, just laugh at them. They're making fool of themselves. And everyone around there who's mature and reputable and has good career, good lifestyle, good health, they're gonna laugh with you. Or they're gonna smile for sure. I've had those moments where angry person left and then everyone else, you know, they're just on your side or they're just like, wow, look at that guy, look at that girl. Fucking nut job. Well, literally, screw loose in their head. Need to go fucking get help. Those people should be in jail. But they just get to go to mental asylum because they have problems and then they get released in a month and nothing's fixed. I have a crazy uncle, so I know about that. I just cannot be around him. Trust is the hardest thing to build, but the easiest thing to break. 100%. Go run some laps. Literally, go run a lap. Stop eating. Like, looks like you need to not eat anymore. Looks like you have enough meals for the next 2 weeks. So go run a few laps. Lose some of that. That's how I feel about Tony, specifically. And those people just treated me shitty, so I don't care what I say about them. They're literally like, bottom of my shoe. I wouldn't throw water on you if you were on fire. That's what they need to know about how I feel about them now. Especially when that Avery bitch said she's gonna stand up for me and didn't. You're a fucking pussy, and I know you're a female. So yeah, you're just a fucking used up, young, used pussy. And you're young. Wait till you hit 20, 30, 40. Fucking gross roast beef sandwich, pussy. Gross. David speaking. Amen. Yes, I have seen White Chicks. That is such a good impersonation. That's funny. Why art major at the best engineering university anyway? Guess too dumb. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, that is true. I do that. I'm gonna get her expelled, I swear. I have amazing writing skills. I'll get something done if I put my effort into it. Nay. Dinner soon. I have amazing writing skills. Yeah. We That's the thing about us too. Hardworking people, they'll always get what they want in the end. Whatever they set their mind to. I believe in you, Oreo. Sorry, Kenny. I don't know if you're still here, but that was a long tea time. Thank you for your biddies and 5 gift subs. You're so sweet, so awesome, and it really helps me out in troubling time, troubling month for sure. Things are looking up now. I did get a new job. That is a positive note. It's at a way more professional kitchen, and I really feel like I fit in more. The team is a lot more professional. Yeah, training is going well so far. Just started there not that long ago. Throw holy water on them. I bet they burn like a wish. Yeah, I would not throw water on them even if they're on fire. Bye. Oh, you're on fire? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're dead? Oh, sayonara. Bye-bye. Where your grave at? Let me go spit on it. Can you still hear? He just watched an entire like hour long worth of literally. I'm sorry. Thank you for listening, guys, to the rant. Thank you, Oreo, for also sharing your story. And yeah, we are good people. Let's just maintain that vibe and spread positivity to everyone else. I want to help vulnerable people, stick up for them. Yeah, best advice I can give is that just laughing at them and smiling at them and knowing why they're like that. They're insecure and they'll never change. And not a lot of people love them or are showing them the love. That's why they're like that, spreading it to everyone. They start burning. Y'all smell that? Must be something I ate. Literally. Am I having a heart attack? I would just care about myself. I don't see that you're on fire. Yep. That's Satan himself being like, you belong with me. I'm gonna put you on fire. What's a fire anyways? Literally, I don't see it. Huh? Just like if they try to talk to you. Is someone talking to me? Am I hearing, I'm hearing voices. I'm hearing voices. I don't hear them talking to me. I don't see them. Non-existent. Non-factor having a. Yeah. Anyway. Sorry, I'm gonna grab myself. It was a long tea time. That was very rough past, I guess, yeah, since March 7th to March 24th. It's kind of when I got hired and that's kind of stuff. No, I guess March 22nd or something was when I was starting to get back on track, feeling a bit better. Yeah, a good 2 weeks was pretty rough. We don't know what that is. It must be my alter ego again. Literally. Must be my alter ego talking to me. Dinner looking banging today. Yes, Jaden made us some kimchi bokkeumbap. Oh, and kimchi jjigae. Little bit of soup. I'm gonna show you. Because you deserve to see. Kimchi jjigae. Little bowl of that. And kimchi bokkeumbap. With the rice and the egg. Kimchi in there. And pork. Yeah. Thank you, Oreo. Big hearts, friend. Um, yeah. I hope you ate some dinner tonight. Hopefully you're eating well, taking good care of yourself. Sorry for that long tea time. Sorry if it was negative in any way. Well, I try not to be negative. It was a little bit rough though. But thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I love all of you guys. Kenny, Oreo, Jaden, my biggest supporters. Yeah, it's been like a year since we last had kimchi. It has been a while, Oreo. And Jaden is nice enough to. He grabbed some kimchi today and very surprised me, and I was so excited. I just knew it. Yes, it's gonna be so good. So excited to have it. Nah, I have to go washroom. Sorry, I really have to go washroom, Oreo, but I'm gonna be right back. Because my bladder, with one kidney, it's like yelling at me right now. And if your bladder bursts, you can die instantly, which is a fact. Don't want that to happen, but I can feel it building up. I like hearing rants and relating to them. It's one of my favorite hobbies. Good to know. I'm glad you enjoyed that, and thank you for being here for that. I'm gonna be right back. It will taste so good. Me too. I held mine during the entire rant because I needed to hear every detail. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you go watch them too, friend. I'm gonna be back. Shut this. Okay, I switched it to this webcam. Hopefully you can hear me, Oriel. Thank you for waiting. Mmm. Mmm. 맛있어. That's worth staying up. Yeah, if you have to go to bed, as I'm sure it's pretty late for you, don't worry. Thank you for being here and hearing me out. It was very good to see you. I really love seeing you here. And Kenny as well. Thank you, thank you. I'm losing. Okay. Mmm. Yeah, thank you so much. Very happy to see you. Try my best. Don't worry, no pressure, friend. We're all busy in life, and anytime you are here, it's the best though. Thank you so much for spending your time here when you can. I know everyone is busy and can be doing other things, but you chose to be here tonight, and thank you so much. Big hearts. Yeah, we can definitely play Apex or anything. Whenever you're down, yeah, or going through anything, don't hesitate to message me either. You're a really good friend, very good supporter, and I'll be here for you any way I can. Any way we can. My aura is just... True. Tuesday night, like... Oh, today is Monday. Like tomorrow night? Oh, I'm working. Oh no, I work 8 to 3, I think. I work early lately. Yeah, I should be able to play with you. And I would love that. Good night. Good night, friend. Have sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Um, yeah. Be safe. Stay safe. Stay happy as much as possible and positive. And I wish you the best day tomorrow and the coming days ahead. One day we will do Korean barbecue, Jada. I would love that. Yes, please. You are awesome. Stay awesome, Oreo. And thank you so much. You're a very nice human. Very kind soul. And very understanding. Thank you for spending your time here. Always.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I think alright. Thanks ChatGPT. Yes. ChatGPT. Paul. Alright, Oreo. Good night. Sweet dreams. Take care, friends. See you next time. Gonna dive into food. Mm. So good. Do you want me to end it?
Yeah, let's end it.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream, guys. Good friend Oreo went to bed. Good night, friend. Stay amazing as always. And you too, Kenny. Big heart. Thank you so much for your support. We really needed it this month for sure, especially. And I appreciate any time that you're stopping by and supporting. Yeah.
Thank
You're
viewers.
Thank you to all the viewers as well. Any of you guys who are here lurking or chatting. I appreciate everyone. Yeah. You guys are all awesome. And mean a lot to me, allow me to keep doing what I'm doing on stream. Thank you so much.
Kenny.
Thank you. Please have a wonderful night, guys. I'm gonna finish dinner and we're gonna head to bed shortly. But take care, sweet dreams, and stay positive. And see you guys next time. Take care. Annyeong. Good night. See you guys next time. Sleep